Assalamualaikum and good evening. So today we from group 188 Lax. We today have a group discussion for public service announcement. So first of all, we will introduce ourselves. My name is Ahmad Ashraful Hadi bin Abdul Ghafur. I am from Biomed second year.
My name is Norina Izzati binti Asri. I'm from Bachelor of Accountancy second year.
My name is Nuraifa binti Miasan from Faculty of Agriculture second year.
And my name is Nur Saada binti Johari and from Faculty of Agriculture and I'm in second year.
My name is Huril Ain binti Abinuddin. I am in Bachelor of Agricultural Science second year.
My name is Nur Hayati binti Jawang. I'm from Faculty of Environmental Studies and I'm second year student.
My name is Farhana binti Ahmad Hamudin, taking Bachelor in Accountancy second year.
My name is Emira Suraya binti Ismail. I'm taking Bachelor in Accountancy. I am second year student.
Okay, so we proceed to our discussion. And for our video that is public services announcement, we have list 3 topic. So I want you guys idea that listed in this paper, there is pollution, respect, social problem. So anyone have idea what is the topic that we need to choose? Because only one topic that we will choose for the video. Anyone can have idea?
For me, all of the 3 topic is very interesting topic where we can find more idea on what we are going to tell. From those topic, I think respect and social problem is the best topic. But any of you guys can give only one, because I cannot choose.
Yes, I agree with this too because the other one topic, pollution, is a very common topic, and other than that, we need to go outside to make the video about the pollution, right?
Yes.
Yes. Actually, I also think the same. The respect and the social problem is the topic that is really close related to us because the respect is we can, because respect is really common in our daily life. We have to respect each other, and the social problem also, like we know nowadays, it's really common and always cause in our teenagers.
Okay, so you all agree we take respect for our main theme.
Yes.
So what we found here, for respect, we have 3 relevant topics: colleagues, elders, and educators. So what do you guys think? Which one we should choose?
In my opinion, we can choose a colleague as our relevant topics. We can discuss about the how and benefit of our topic, which is respect between colleagues.
For my opinion, I think we should choose respect with elders, between elders and youngs, because nowadays children or youngsters seems to be rude or maybe they are lack of attitude and not respect the elders.
Yes. Can I throw my points?
Yes.
I can see your points, your point of view that we nowadays youngsters not that couldn't really show respect to the elders. But within our context here as university student, and I believe all of us will always interact with our educators, so which are lecturers, and so I think respect to the educators is much more relevant for our first video, because it's like much more related to our daily life here in university. Anyone would like throw more points?
I support your idea that is educator, because normally when I see with my friend, usually in our lecture hall, we can see how the student can really rude with their lecturer, such as we can see they talk each other, even though that lecturer teach and just like give the lecture, but the student ignore him or ignore her. So it's a very important that we need to realize that this issue is very important. The respect to the educator is very important for us, especially for the student. That's my opinion. How about others?
Yes, I also agree with Ashraf. Because the respect to the educator is important, because in here we are gain knowledge from them. So we have to respect them to make we can more understand the knowledge that we gain from the lecturers, the educators. And like Ashraf said just now, that the students nowadays is not respect their educators. So such as they also will play the phone, looking at the phone or movie or YouTube when the lecturers give a lecture. How about you guys?
Yes, I also feel bad when my friend are playing phone while the teacher giving the lecture. Other than that, they also, when they feel sleepy, they also put their head on the table. I think yes, we need to respect the educator, because they are the one who give us knowledge.
Okay, for me, for our first video, public service announcement video, I think we should give something that is near to us. How about we choose a respect among colleagues? Like, we are friends, we have roommates, we living with our friends more than we living or we stay with our lecturers. So sometimes we have problems with our friends without we notice it. Okay, so I think we have to deliver the message of respect with colleagues.
Yeah, because for me, friends or roommates plays an important role in our life, because what we do to them or what they do to us will affect our life. If they do bad to us, then I think the whole day will ruin just like that.
Yes.
So it's an important message for us to deliver to university students.
Yes, I agree with Alina and her points, because like they say, colleague is we spend the most time with our colleagues here, right? So I think they can bring either good or bad influence in ourselves. And nowadays we can see there are very lack of respect between colleagues. Sometimes we criticize others behind their back. So I think we have to express ourselves. We have to show to all of the society out there how to respect colleagues. So what do you guys think?
Yes, after listening to all of your point of views, I think colleagues is much more relevant for our first video, since as we see, like when we interact with our colleagues, for example, if elders interact with their colleagues, when what we see is will somehow become an example to us, right? And my basic point here is that interaction with colleagues is much more important than how we would interact with our elders, since we youngster usually will feel like influenced by our friends. So how do we interact with colleagues is much more important, to be like for us to show much more. Okay.
So do we all agree to respect between colleagues for our first public service announcement?
Yes.
I agree.
Yes. Why don't we directly go to our next point? I mean, like, to elaborate the point on how we should respect our colleagues. Any of you have any idea?
Maybe we can from the what is the benefit for respect our colleague. For example, maybe when we respect our colleague, we can gain respect from them. For example, as one quote that I have heard, when we give respect to someone and then someone will respect to us. The respect is we will get when we respect the person. It will not get by power or by anything. So respect is very important. Anyone have any idea?
I think the second benefit we can talk about we can maintain our relationship between our friends. For example, we can share our problem and prevent the miscommunication. What do you think, guys?
I can see your points. I also would like to add some more. Other than gaining respect with our colleagues, when we first give them respect, I do believe that when we respect our colleagues, we can maintain good relationship, yes. By that we can also gain respect from them. But I would like to throw some points on how we should respect our colleagues, in which we should first listen actively. Like for example, like your friend is talking in front, maybe while class, and she or he is presenting or anything, and then we should always listen to what they are going to say. By that we can actually show them respect, and that will somehow make them will give us good relationship in between. Okay, any one of you like to throw some more?
I also agree with Afifa, and may I add something to it?
Oh yes, of course.
For example, that we can be the good listener to our friends. Maybe they have problems or problems with others' friends, so we can listen to them and maybe we can give motivate to them. And when we listen to that, it's better for us to listen and focus to what she or he said, and not like playing phone or do something else when they trying to tell their problems. How about you guys?
What I can see from youngsters today, they lack of respecting others' privacy. Means, yeah, they open their friends' wallet or phones, looking through phones and pictures. Maybe their friend is very sensitive about people flipping around their photos. So I think that's one more thing that we should show to people, because they think they are good friend or best friend, but they don't. They forget that every one of us have our own privacy.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Yes, I agree with the points that all of you has thrown out. So just like you guys say, respect between colleagues is just like give and take. We give respect and we gain respect. Moreover, we can show how to respect our colleagues is by keep our promises, keep our words, and be a trustworthy person. Because sometimes when we promise something, we tend to run away a bit. It's not like we promise something and we don't fully do what we promise. So I think maybe our friends will not trust us anymore. Do you guys get me?
Do you mean that we should actually give the expectation to when like we promise someone and then we should fulfill the promise like that?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I can see your point.
So thank you for the bit for me. For what's your opinion, Amira, about?
I think about the promise, maybe our friend, she or he forgot that they already promised. So maybe the other friend can remind that friend that they already promised. So to prevent misunderstanding.
Maybe they should write some notes when they are promising something. Just a joke.
How about Fahana? You never say something about showing respect.
Okay. One of my point is like you say, respect friends between colleagues. We have to respect our boundaries because it is very important because everybody have their own personal life, right? So I think we really should not cross our boundaries. Means maybe when our friend is talking on the phone or anything else, we should not hear them talking or what are their details of their conversation. And another my point is do not interrupt the conversation. Okay, maybe like us we have a discussion or something and before we just don't simply interrupt because it will sound rude and some of our friends will feel maybe angry or something because they didn't have chance to finish their points or anything else. So I really think we should not interrupt. So by interrupting, it will cause the person will not respect the person who interrupt the conversation. So that's my point. What about you, Yati?
I think I agree with you. Like you said before, we cannot cross the boundary. We must maintain a good relationship. Okay. What do you think, Ashraf?
I think we have all the point that we need to combine and make a video for our public service announcement that is respect college and the benefit and how to act to get respect from our friend, right?
Yes.
So maybe after this we can go more detail how to make what we say to become a video. Yeah. So anyone for the last for the conclusion for our discussion?
For the next meeting, from what we discussed before, respecting our colleagues, and now I can see that we have 4 points, which are gain respect, maintain good relationship, listen actively, and keep our words by means our promises. And that for the next video, I think we will discuss more about how we will gain respect and maintain good relationship and listen actively and keeping our words. So I think maybe that's all for this video. Any one of you would like to add more? No? Okay, so I guess we'll just end it here. Okay, bye everyone.
Okay, thank you. Bye.